Yes. Work. So, I have a very bad news on this game. One is certain achievement which is supposed to be unlocked didn't unlock.
No. Don't go in. Don't go back. What's it?
Get back! A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How would you say Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it!
She can't leave.
The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here.
How the hell am I gonna get through this thing?
Don't be fooled. The beast is still here. No. It's a trick.
Mother, do you hear them?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. So loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them.
It's a trap!
Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away. And he only hurts me to silence them. But he's gone now. They always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead. No, they want me with them. Stop! That's why they crawl through the walls. Don't listen. Do you see them? Do you see their faces? He's coming. Senua, help me! Help! Get me out of here! Don't go! Where has she gone? She's disappeared again. She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
She can't remember when it started, or when her mother lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear.
No, it's not.
I don't talk much about her father. Zinbel.
She's too slow.
I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
Hidden in plain sight. She has it. You have it. Keep going. Where's the next one? Two more to find. The other two more to find. These pointless symbols are meaningless. Mother's here. What if you connect them and there's nothing behind the door?
Oh, be quiet, game.
The light won't save her now. She can sense it. She's lighting the torch. Not gonna help. She's lighting it. What did you say? Fight! Send! He's down! You finished it! You can't go anywhere without the light. Take the torch and move. She has it. She did it. She's done it. Well done.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night. The faces in the dark coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zimbel, could see the monster in her.
Now where to find the last one?
The beast has been here. Everywhere. There's no return. Keep going. She'll have to go under. She can't. She has to. She can't. The torch will go out. Don't let the torch go out. She can do it. She can do it. The light's gone out. Run! Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is here. You have to rest here on your side. She's stuck. She has to get to the next light.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain would forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir.
She can't see. She doesn't know. Look. Use your eyes. Look. Where is it? There it is. You have all the rooms.
Do you feel it?
No.
It's crawling into your mind,
There.
searching for weakness. It found your mother and used her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die?
Oh, that's a glitch.
I don't remember.
Oh,
I was
come on,
only
game.
5. They told me she escaped the darkness.
We
And she's
saw
with
that.
the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day. And he takes the treasure.
It's a trap. The beast is coming.
That's huge. Keep running.
What have you done? You've lost it. It's over. Without his head, you will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed. Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father seemed no one pine for Dillion. Do you remember that darkness, Senua? The beast is bringing it back.
Mother, why did you leave me? This darkness, it's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillion. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to find Dillion.
if you could survive with that stick.
The beast is down there.
No. She knows the beast is there. He's always watching you. He's there. You're never safe from him.
You can feel him.
Be careful.
She needs to find Dillian.
She's gone. She's lost it and she has to find it.
The torch and light.
You're never going to find it.
Are you even going the right way?
You can do this. Make him. Go down. Right.
They can see your
She can focus. The miracle. Focus. Focus. Too slow. Now, this is nearly the end. It's the secret.
Okay, let's go.
She hasn't. Her father tried to help her.
but she wouldn't listen.
He was doing his best. Listen. What didn't she listen?
Kind of funny that when
He
it
was
got
trying
wet,
to save her from the dark.
it needs to stay
Zimbel
wet.
was right. Zimbel was trying to save her from the dark. But she wouldn't listen.
Never choose a bit.
And now everybody is dead.
Because of her. She should have known. She should.
Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Rayan wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rayan also wants the strength and wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands the language of birds and hears them talk nearby.
That's the best thing.
The beast is luring her deeper into the darkness, deep down.
The beast has the head.
She will be
Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak, and they say, Sigurd should lick the heart himself. Rayan wants Fafnir's gold. Sigurd should kill Rayan before Rayan kills him. Sigurd should find Brynhild the Valkyrie, who sleeps an enchanted sleep. Sigurd heeds the bird's advice. He kills Rayan, eats Fafnir's roasted heart, and takes Fafnir's treasure.
Fuck. What? No, seriously, where the fuck do you want me to go? If I go this way, I can't.
Keep going. What is she doing? Stop! Stop. Okay. You can't get through. She has to. Get up! Get up! What are you doing?
Bullshit game! This is not scary, this is annoyingly scary. The play got worse because I don't know where to go, game. How am I supposed to get there? Oh great, it's getting worse and worse. Okay, I need help on this thing, because this is just bullshit. Well, I should have explored then.
What's she doing?
She's lighting a torch.
She's making light. She's making a fire.
She's got light on the other side.
What's she thinking? She's going to get there.
I was thinking, how am I supposed to get that far? Turns out it's actually a big circle. Gee.
She can do it. She can't get through, so she has to. Get up! Get up! What are you doing? Where is she going? Faster, faster, keep going, keep going. What is she doing? Stop, stop. Keep going, keep going. Quick.
Can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
But like me, Sigurd is fearless. Sigurd learns that Brynhild had once disobeyed Odin, and so he had her punished, stuck her with a sleep thorn, and put her body within a rampart of burning shields. Only a man who knew no fear would ever reach her. But like me, Sigurd is fearless, and passes through the flames, just as I did, and wakes the sleeping warrior girl. She teaches him the secret wisdom of runes, namely victory runes, ship runes, runes for persuasion, runes for truth, runes for healing and help, runes for perception and power.
And Shrek Moody.
Like Sigurd, the greatest young warrior of the North, you must learn the secrets of the runes to fight amongst the gods.
Come back. Do you hear me? I hear you.
Come back to me soon.
I'm coming for you.
Follow my voice.
I'm coming. Dillian, I see you. The beast has Dillian. No. You're not taking it from me.
Ew, it's not a dragon.
I can smell your
No.
betrayed your god.
I am leaving with him.
Turn your back on me. That is why Dillian was brought in hell. Carve into my shadow.
Come back here, you coward. This game got more glitch than I ever thought of. Whoa! That was unfair.
People think of evil as an unnatural, invisible force, and so invoke the gods for protection. But evil can come from the hand behind the gods. A familiar hand, cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals, kept her trapped in that hole. She couldn't say which was worse. The darkness. Or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both. And so she left. Headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Delian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, Lena.
She will save his soul. Even if this time she can't save her own.
It's just weird having to put a real character with a fake character at the same time.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Listen.
But believe this, it was my mission to make you hate. To hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this quest. All right. Have cleared your foes track. All this time I've wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago. But you have conquered your darkness at every turn. You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
Then take me to the mountains. As deep as we can go.
I won't stand in your way.
She has to trust him.
You will not survive what is in there.
She doesn't want to die. She's come this far. She wants to go forward. Listen to this means. She wants to save Delian's soul. She must listen to the shadow.
This place looks so much like hell. But it's in a mountain.
Mother, I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods. I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see. I'm not here to fight my past. I'm here for Delian. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. They call this Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. First, there will be a terrible winter, 3 years long. Then, mankind will turn on itself. Brothers will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will fall into ruin.
Fighting again, I bet.
You're strong. Senua is strong. She is not strong enough. Hela has to be
defeated her twice.
She can barely walk.
Hela gave you the rot.
Look at your mom. Look what Hela's done to you in front of you. This way, you can't let it go now. You have to do it.
You have to fight her. The final battle.
Back. It's the final task. The end is in sight. He did it.
It's gonna be a fight here again.
Jazz!
Focus now. How will she do it? What will she do?
How's she going to find it out herself? They just let her keep the souls.
Honestly, I just want to finish this game as soon as possible so I can start the game again. To get to that point.
She must bargain.
No,
She'll kill them.
she cannot bargain with Hela.
She's not strong enough to kill them. What does Hela want?
No one can bargain with Hela.
What does Hela want? What can she give her?
Oh, hella yes, I can.
She could give her her own soul.
No,
She'd want her.
she can see it.
The bridge. She can't cross the bridge.
It's broken.
She has to fix it.
It's too dangerous.
She's done it before.
She can't fix it. She's done it before. She can. She can. She'll do it again. How will she do it?
There must be a
So
way.
we have to try.
She'll never make it.
She can see it.
The bridge. She can't cross the bridge.
It's broken.
She has to fix it.
It's too dangerous.
She's done it before. You have to fight her.
She can't.
The final battle.
Get his soul back. It's the final task.
Yes, it is. She'll never make it.
This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
Gods will fight their last battle at Ragnarok. The Northmen say the gods will fight their last battle at Ragnarok. Their watchmen will blow the horn that can be heard through the whole world. And Odin will speak with the severed head of Mimir, which gives him good counsel. The land of the giants will thunder with the sound of their army on the move. The gods will assemble. The dwarves will leave their stones. The frost giants will come from the east. The Midgard serpent will turn up the waves. Eagles will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks. The ship of the dead will set sail.
She can do it.
She can do it. She can still see the secrets of the gods.
She thinks so special.
Can do
Where? Don't tell me I missed it when I was down there. Path there.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the gods will face a ship full of their foes, which Loki has steered to Asgard. It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures. Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The cliffs will crash, trolls will walk the land, men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open.
The last one.
The Northmen say that each god will do battle at Ragnarok. Odin will fight the monstrous wolf and be killed, but his son will avenge him and plunge his sword into the heart of the beast. Freyr will face Surt, but he had given his sword away for love, and without it, he cannot defend himself against the flames. Thor will smite the Midgard serpent to no avail. The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, steam will shoot up, flames will play against the sky, the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and the people everywhere. For it is nigh.
Oh, bullshit game. I dodged that.
She can still do it.
Focus is growing. It's coming. Get up, quick!
It's building.
Find a good finish this.
Finish him.
She's here. The path to Hella.
I can sense her.
Where is she going? She's getting closer to Hella. She's going to die.
I'm scared.
Wait. What happens when she dies? Wait.
What?
What happens when she dies?
What happens to us?
What happens to us?
You
We
guys
don't
will be
do-
gone.
We
I
don't
don't
want
want
to. I don't want
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
We don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
Senua, stop. Turn back.
Stop. Stop her.
Why would she stop? Why would she stop to die? She won't stop. Stop. I don't want to die.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
I don't want to die. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
You'll never come back if you go there.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them. They were afraid, like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
No!
Your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No. Oh, this place is not quite like that. It's as if it knows that true torment lies within.
The man I
Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape.
truth.
This is her hell.
Was a true coward, Senua. I was well traveled. I spoke both their tongue and ours. So they took me as a slave. I thought I could help to broker peace. Or at least stay their hands from slaughter. But under torture, I did no such thing. I led them to the treasures and slaves they sought. But I wasn't the only one. Another came to the Northmen willingly, offering a bargain, a man in black from your lands. And he was offered safe passage for his treason.
Turn away, Senua! Turn away, Senua!
You see it, Senua? You see the darkness, faces fear and suffering. You can see it.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too. You understand, Senua?
The druids are scary, horrific people, burn people.
I do understand. You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you. And so you killed her.
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother. Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandon you.
You tortured her. You killed her. You are the darkness.
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
You're a liar.
The darkness is inside you and it will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw the last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me. true, your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Listen. Run forward. Backwards to wallow in your miserable past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillion. The same mistake that killed him in the first place. I'm trying to save you from yourself. You still believe it is a lie. The plague of darkness, the butchering of Dillion by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillion's soul if the darkness is a lie? How you saved him?
He's here. I know he's here. Dillion, I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you. Again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Dillion is gone. Dillion is dead. Let him go.
Or what? What can you do to me that you haven't already?
Your own father.
Fight me.
You betrayed the
Come
gods
on.
in search of William, in search of love. Look where that's got you.
Watch out.
Let go. Let go of Dillion. Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
how the hair physics works. Doesn't work properly at all.
You're alive. And there's no sense. Then you never took him from me, did you? And I can't save Darian. Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to him? You're not a liar, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know it. I know you have him. I'll give you my life. That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it. I'll be your slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok. If you release it.
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from that darkness.
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea. Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and
Hellblade made her scarring so badly.
never leaves
So
us.
bad now.
It is always there, waiting to be seen again.
Oh no. Oh. It's the rocks. The darkness is back. The darkness is working. Wait. What is it? It feels... It's different. It feels... Is it okay?
This is where my story once began.
It's different.
And so it has to end here,
It's changed.
because I cannot see further than this.
Oi, what happened? Oops, what the hell? Oop.
Follow us. We have another story to tell. My friend, go with her. This now will be your story to witness. Goodbye.
I know it's hard to
tell how mixed up you feel. Hoping what you need is behind every door.
So that's the end of the game now. But sadly, I have to play this game again just to get some certain achievements for it. Overall, it's actually not a bad game. Although there's too much of the combat, too little on the combat and too much puzzles.
Please don't cry now. Please don't go. I want you to stay.
I'm gonna just cancel this thing.
I'm begging
I can't skip!
please don't leave here. I don't want you to hate for all the hurt that you feel.
Oh great.
It's just illusion trying to change you. Being like you are, well, this is something else. Who would comprehend? But some that do lay claim divine purpose blesses them. Well, that's not what I believe, and it doesn't matter anyway. A part of your soul ties you to the next world, or maybe to the last, but I'm still not sure.
After this game, I don't know what to play after this. So, out of 5 stars, in terms of graphicality and sound, hang on. Graphics, sound, story, okay. Graphically, it's good. Although there's some of it which is kind of weird, it is still a good game. Sound, excellent. Although you do require headphones just to feel immersed in this game. Story-wise, it's quite interesting. There's nothing much to say. It's pretty much a story about one woman's loss to a love affair. And pretty much it's the journey to, try to get her back, her soul's, her lower soul, to Valhalla. But then of course it doesn't exist. It pretty much is just all in her head. I think it's all the Nordic and the Celts.
Please don't go. I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please. Please don't leave here. I don't want you to hate for all the hurt that you feel. The world is just illusion trying to change you. Please
overall,
don't go. I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please.
it's okay. It's serviceable, but there's a tendency to be quite a bit predictable. But the way how they tell the story, you seem better. But I gotta give kudos to them for at least try it in a different setting, in a different mood. So there's start for that. Controls. Well, this is pretty much a good plus. It's quite responsive, although at times it doesn't. But it is serviceable. So I'll give that a pass. And last but not least, extras. Well, I'm very sorry to say that there is nothing much apart from the backstories and whether the replayability is good or not. I can only say once you play it once, there's no point for you to play it again unless of course you want to play it with someone else. So there's a big down. Pretty much I'll have to give it a 4-star out of 5. But at least it's fucking solid 4 stars instead of being such a, as pretentious as other games. So that's my point of view for this game. If you'd like to find out more about psychosis and mental health difficulties, visit hellbladehelp.info. No, there's not gonna be any extra, what do you call this? A sequel to the game or not? Oh, it's a teaser. There isn't any. I think that's it. Pressing any buttons, there isn't. Seriously, they just ended like that. Game? Hello? And that's the game. 4 out of 5 star. A solid 4. Should you get it? That is up for you to decide. If you like story, there's other better ones, but this is not that bad. If you like it, very simple in terms of length, yeah, go for this one. Anyway, that's my end game for Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. So thank you for watching.